Viking bloke here. That's not such a crazy thought. There was an advanced civilization that civilized the earth. And they were genetically engineering us. And all these structures and stuff, which I think they built some of the ones that like couldn't be done by primitive tools, shit. Those. And they're all over the world, but I'm saying, I think they also built that because they taught the world religious beliefs, but everybody took something different from it. Stick with me here. Everybody took something different from it, and then because this flood did happen. Younger Giants, Great Flood, Biblical Flood, whatever you want to call it. I would call it biblical because yes, it washed over the whole earth. But I'm saying those structures like the Giza pyramid and stuff, that shit was built by the Atlanteans or those people, that civilization. And I think they maybe have had their own little strains because it could have been a diversity within them. And that explains a lot. How we're so many different cultures, right? But here, what I'm talking to you about is the only thing that survived, and I think they probably took them through ships and things like stargates. Like, I think the pyramids were the power to those things. And so obviously Noah was not the only one to survive that. Because you can't see that every generation came from Noah. And he was not even Hebrew, bro. Hebrew didn't come along until till Abraham. So anyway, what I'm telling you is we, even as primitive people, somehow, some way, and they were working on us genetically, and they still have been, but they may have caused these things for some reason. Maybe we got too populated here, maybe we got too but they have been controlling everything since the beginning of time. When they terraformed Earth. Just like we're talking about terraforming Mars, which, yeah, but they made the perfect Earth. And said, because apparently these people were very, very spiritual, and they all had rituals, and they all had standing, and they could have been what we call angels. No. But there was something definitely has been here that built things here that basically planted first seeds, knew they could terraform something that was total fire into a livable world. And if 8,000 people, 1,000 years, way more advanced than us, then they didn't die after the flood, the Great Dryas. They either went underground, went under in the South Pole, froze that shit somehow, some way. I'm saying there is probably, everything, a little bit of everything, Middle Earth, all this stuff has to be somewhat true because somebody fucking saw that shit. Somebody saw it. But maybe they didn't think we would become who we are, but I think they definitely have intervened in many, many, many times, many, many places in history, but let us somehow evolve as our own species. So think about this. They developed a species of humans that can think just like them. And yeah, alien abduction, yeah, this explains a lot. saying. And what's going on now is they got to heal this great thing that they made. They made it. They made it. And they have to protect it at all costs. But also they're calling from their brothers and sisters where they came from. Throughout Atlas. And the starships, they couldn't tell how big they were. I think there were more than one. But very, very, very big, huge things. And what happened to it? Why are we not allowed to see the true thing approaching us through NASA TV and shit? Why are we not looking past the moon? And this is fucking just questions I ask myself sometimes. Anyway, if I made any sense, I want y'all to know that y'all Father is there. You are a part of something way bigger than you even understand. Viking, Blake, off.